Hello, welcome to the Simul. I'm going to show you the link in the chat real soon, in a couple of seconds, so you can join. Here it is. And here's me. Almost. So, there's 20 to 25 spots for the Simul, so make sure to join quickly because so far there are 6 players. And it's going really quickly, so react fast. I'm gonna play the second Simul as well. About the third one, I'm not sure. We'll see after the second one what happens. Six more to go. Come on, 4 spots. 3. And only 1 player left. No, now it's 1. And good luck to all of you. Tyler Durden, wow. Let's do this. Let's go for as many openings as possible. Caracan, French, Scandi. What else? Maybe Philidor or Pirtz. What is left? Knight c6 maybe. Let's go London. Let's go bishop g4. Maybe Petrov here. Maybe I can go e5, but let's go a6. see what happens. Here, maybe just bishop b7. Usually simple developing moves should do it. Let's take on d5. d5, let's take that. Go there. This is a free pawn, right? Take a rook. Now, let's maybe go g6 to simply develop, or maybe e6 to do the same. Now d5 or d6, or maybe c5. I should first go knight bd2, but that's alright. Maybe this, but he has d4, which is a bit annoying. If I go here, what's gonna happen? Let's first secure this knight. Yeah, this is why I should play knight bd2 first, because now on queen b3 there's c4, queen c2 and bishop f5. If I take, there's queen b2 and then rook hangs, which is not the case if knight is on d2. Rook is free. But okay. Let's go queen c2 here. Oh, I think I fell for a semi-trap. Let's give it... maybe check was not a good idea, but what to do. Let's see just how many... 2 wins so far, so 2 premature resignations. Okay, let's develop simply by playing e6 and Bishop e7. Let's go d5. Well, it's time to capture on f3 to exchange some pieces. Let's go here and then e4. Let's go back. That's why I didn't like this move. Let's move back. I played some aimless chess here. And now my point was that I can take on c5 now. It's a different kind of trap. Let's go knight c6. Knight d2. Yeah, this is interesting, but it leaves me a nice gap on e5. Let's just develop. Go castle. And now I wanted e4 here. Doesn't seem too bad, I think. Let's go here. Well, now this doesn't look so good. So let's go d5, because on c4 his b4 square is completely weakened. So let's do this. Although I'm losing a tempo here, but I think it's worth it. Let's castle. Maybe take and queen b6, but there's always knight c4, which annoys me a bit. What can you do here? Maybe b6, bishop b7. But on b6 I'm not sure about knight e5, what happens then? I don't like this too much, so... Maybe let's go queen b6, and if knight c4, queen a6 could work out well. Let's go here. Oh, let's go g6 to stop any funny business here. Check first. Maybe c4 here. Although I can take on c5. But I think he gets this pawn back really easy. Oh, but no. I have knight e4 maybe, so let's take it. Maybe knight e4 he's got. So what's it gonna be here? Maybe g5. I don't think I should be afraid of exchange sack because I have bishop e7. Let's just go c6 here. Castle, I guess. Knight a3, maybe he has e5, which I dislike. But no, maybe not, maybe not. Knight a3, let's go. Shone, hello. I do well. Let's go here, let's take this. How do you do? Maybe I should switch back to f8, I don't know. This became a little bit annoying. Bishop d5, let's go. Let's go for this maybe, I don't know. Something to be played. Oh, nice. Relaxing time. Now, knight e4 can be met by rook e1 maybe, but no. Maybe queen e1 is a problem. And if knight c3, bishop f5. So let's simply take this. Although I don't think it's a good move, but I had to do something. Maybe go back here to carve out c5 later. Okay, now it's time for my knight to get back to work. Maybe rook b8 to target b2. Maybe. Knight e4, that's a good one. That's a very good one. So, as I said before, if he plays c4 at any moment, I'm gonna have b4, which might or might not be useful to me. Let's just go c6. Pretty solid for now. c3, let's develop like this. Queen f6 doesn't seem like a good move because I have bishop g5 with tempo, and on, let's say, queen e6, knight f5 possibly, or maybe it's a good move, it doesn't hurt him too much. Could I go with bishop e3? It looks super stupid, but let's do it. The point is to open up the f-file, and I think later I can work out dynamics of the position. Well, what do you do here? Maybe queen a6 to preemptively move the queen away from knight c4 and to stop knight c4, by the way. Maybe there's bishop b5, but I'm not a big fan. Maybe knight d2 to exchange these pieces. Oh, this loses a piece, I think. Just queen b6 check and then bishop c3. Rook is pinned by being attacked indirectly twice. So I could do that. Oh yeah, but there's this move. I didn't think of it. But let's go b4 because now e5 hangs. Okay. Let's go rook c1 here. To prevent c2 being captured in some lines when my knight moves from c3. Like, let's say here, knight d5, I would like... This is why I played rook c1 in the first place, so after these mass exchanges, c2 doesn't hang on by the rook. c2 doesn't hang by c2. Yeah, maybe h6 was a bit stupid, but it is how it is. Oh, but why knight a3? I could go knight to c3, a4, and then c5. Silly. Silly me. Okay, let's go here. Knight c6. This pawn is now less defended, so I could use that. But how? But really how? Maybe c3. Just for now, let's keep it very solid. Wait, here knight f5 looks pretty good. Pretty good. e4. Oh, this is a good move. This is a very good move. Let's go c4. But what is this knight gonna do here? Don't put your knight on the rim like this, kids. Especially when there's no jump, like c5 or b5, c4. Don't do it. Don't try this at home. c3, so he's also being very cautious, which I admire. Some people might say it's cowardice, but no, it's not. Let's go bishop d6, preparing e5. Since he doesn't want to step forward, I'm gonna use that to do something on my own. Bishop f3, does this make any sense? Maybe. Let's go bishop e2, just develop. Typical stuff. And now I have to do a journey of 100 years with this knight. Let's go here to get to d4. Queen b6. And I could go maybe with this, but knight g5 kind of bothers me. Or should it? It shouldn't bother me that much. Knight g5, queen g5. And if knight e5... Aha, there's knight g3. And if knight c6, bishop f2. I guess. I guess. Let's go c4. Before I start to chase this knight from e5 by h3, f4, I have to play c4 to stop knight c4. Do I want to take? Why not? c4. Oh, so he weakens it. Now we go. But I'm not sure why was c3 being played. If he was going to play c4 anyways. But okay. Who am I to judge? We all do some weird stuff sometimes. Can I take like this, or it's better to go bishop c5 and then knight takes? I think it's better to keep my knight. Knights are somehow better in these positions where you have to exploit weaknesses, and somehow they're better. I don't know why. I never figured out why. This one, well, let's just develop. I can now chase it away with f4 and yeah, probably f4 and then b4. So what do we do here? Do we have another French, another Petrov or whatever? Or do we have Carlsbad? Let's go Carlsbad. I have already one Petrov, so let's make it diverse. Let's not discriminate anyone. Let's go bishop e3. And here goes my knight, finally, to a nice little place. Take on g7. And now b4, because here the most important is to not allow the knight to make a nest on c5. And here we go with rook c6. Let's take this. Oh, I lost c2. Okay. Didn't look at that. By the way, what happened in the Clash of Claims? Did anyone follow this? What the hell happened in the first day? Does anyone know? Maybe I can exchange this for a dark bishop. Doesn't look too bad. Knight f6 back, but then I can probably go bishop f3 or queen d3. Maybe bishop f3 to cover both g4 and e4. Knight d4. This one I didn't expect, to be honest. To be completely honest, I didn't expect it, but that's okay. Maybe e5 now. Let's see how many people resigned so far. 6 people. Oh. Well, can I go for this? Let's go for this. My pawn is terminally weak, but what can you do? Let's go queen b3. And now bishop goes here. Let's go h3. Stop knight g4. But am I stopping everything? That's the problem. That's the question. Queen c2. Targeting c7. Now, do I go here? I'm not a big fan, so let's go back here. Bishop on a3 does only one purpose, and it's really static. The purpose is to cover the a file, but I don't really like putting my bishop as a clay pigeon, or how do you call it? Fallow form, hello. How are you doing? Let's take now on c5, on d5. Let's take it. Bishop g5, let's not exchange that yet. Let's not exchange. Oh, this is a bit annoying now. Maybe this bishop c3 and then knight e4 could be working. Or this. Let's go e5. Yeah, I took a little break. because I had to. You have to take a break once in a while. Oh, but maybe bishop b6 and queen b3, I don't know. Oh, but then there's bishop c2. Okay, let's take on rook c1 then. I don't know. Or rook c1, knight a3. b5 is weakening a lot this knight, because the problem is here that after knight a3. By the way, I can play out maybe queen c2, but let's say knight a3, a6, queen c2, and then something will drop. I can go e4 here, possibly. Let's do it. Let's triple on the c file and maybe get knight to f3. This knight looks dangerously, disturbingly unstable there. Let's go here. Dangerously, disturbingly. Maybe c5 now. Maybe it's time for some c pawn push. Or maybe take knight c6. Also looks quite interesting. Quite an interesting endeavor. But c5 looks so good. But let's go here. Knight c6 next. What is happening here? Bishop b5 looks... it looks more like a tricky move than anything else. Let's go knight e5. Queen c6. And then b5, I guess. So, what's it gonna be here? Is this working? Takes, king e6. Rook c6. It has to work out. And now, yeah, this is the critical moment. Knight c6 maybe. Why not? Why not? Let's go here. Knight g5. I thought this doesn't work, but let's see. Knight g3, knight e6. I mentioned the similar idea before, like bishop f2 first. If king f2, knight h1 is with check. So why doesn't get to take my queen? I've seen the similar motive in the course by Jan Gustafsson on e4, e5. I've seen something similar. I don't think it's the same line, but something like that. Let's go rook e8. Knight d5, possibly, and then rook c1. Let's defend this. Okay, maybe it's time for e5 now and grab some space, go back with the bishop, not exchange yet. Bishop g5. Well, this is not a big deal. Bishop e6 maybe. Queen c7. Let's go. Let's go h6 to let him decide on what to do. I can take on b5, and if queen takes rook c7, that seems okay. Also, I could go rook c5 immediately and take it without any tactics, but I mean, they are tactics, double attack on 2 pawns. But okay, knight b5 is fancier. What's it gonna be here? Well, let's not exchange pieces. He doesn't know what to do with his pieces, so let's just move it back. Rook c6 looks quite winning. Oh, but no, this is mate. Queen e5, king d7, rook c7. Yeah. Well, let's castle. Maybe I shouldn't castle, but it doesn't hurt. Now again, do I really want to exchange this and help him? But this time I might have a good reason for that, because I have f5 with tempo here, and then f4. So it might be a good reason to break a rule. And the rule is when opponent has less space, don't exchange anything. But on the other hand, if this... I'm still having f5, but I like this more. It looks like he's gonna have a defender less in this knight. Let's go knight a5 and get to c4. Now I meant this. Okay, now it's time to play a3. A little bit passive, but what to do? Okay. Maybe go back and then get to c4. Also, e5 hangs, so watch out for that. Let's go f4. This one looks like that game which we analyzed on that book stream, you know? Oh, I missed this move. Damn it. Damn. Queen b5. Not the luckiest choice to be made. Okay. I blundered the pawn. What can I do? Let's go queen b3, although I could have given a check. Now, knight e7 would be a nice intermezzo, I'd say. Let's do it. b4, oof, gosh. Maybe I should just go back, not even exchange the knights. Okay, knight of 6 maybe. Let's see, I wanted this originally, but what can go wrong here? What could go wrong? Oh yeah, let's speed up, shall I? Let's speed up. King d7, put my king to safety and then think about the rest. f6, probably. Now I can double or... maybe not. Double knight c5. It shouldn't be that bad. If knight c5, I just take it off. take it off. Maybe c4 to open up something here. Oh, but there's this bishop c3. Let's go here. And now what did I achieve? I achieved absolutely nothing. Maybe let's go bishop g4. Exchange the bishop for knight, but it looks depressing. Let's go queen g5 and connect my rooks. Let's take it. This looks tempting, and then c4. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, let's see. What if I take rook b8 knight b4? I don't like that too much. Let's go rook c2. There's d3 here, but I hope it doesn't work. Knight d5 is now a big threat, so how do you address that? Maybe bishop d4, I don't know. We'll see. Rook e7 maybe. And now this knight is completely stuck. Completely. Let's go bishop d2 to chop it off immediately. Let's go rook d8. Is there some stuff like bishop b6 here, or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Bishop b6 should work out. Okay, now it's time to go back. Or maybe rook f3. No, let's go back here. Oh, I lost. Wait, what did I do? Bishop b5. Oh, I didn't see this one. Insane. But let's pretend I have enough compensation. Let's pretend that's the case. G3, does it work? And why not? Why wouldn't it? Maybe not rook f3. Now it works. Because knight takes ef and it's a problem. Rook e8. Well, I gotta go for a4 b5 to secure my insecure knight. Let's go h5 to kick this knight. Did this bishop? Oh fuck! Maybe I should go back. Oh, but he takes immediately that. Let's go here. Knight c4, possibly. Include my rooks. Knight d4 next. Oh, I didn't see knight c3, bc3. Bishop c3. Bishop c4. But then somehow my knight will be pretty unstable. Do I have d6? No, I don't. No, I don't. This is quite bad. Knight d2 takes here. And I don't see an immediate loss, so I'm gonna go for it. But I'll see it very soon. I have no doubt. a4. Yeah, that's something I missed here. Let's go here and knight b5. Free queen, that's good enough. Don't expect without any losses. Don't expect it. Maybe this one works. What can I say? I disappointed you, didn't I? Let's go back and then to c3 to at least put some pressure. Let's go here. Maybe this one. But no, that's a little too extravaganza. Let's go back here. But wait, I can go. No, let's go back. Queen d2. Maybe I can go for this one, attacking a2, but we'll see what happens. Let's go here. Take that. What's it gonna be? 8 wins, 12 games left. Oh, I'm screwed. So screwed. Let's take on b6. And here, as I didn't see a forced loss for myself, I went for it. Okay. Yeah, let's take this. Go there. Is this possible? Or am I tripping? Here. I'm tripping. Let's go rook f3 again. And now I have to be very quick with the mouse. Oh, this is not good. This ain't gonna be good. Now I can do this. Bishop g3. Maybe this and then c4 to open up situation. Bishop g. Oh no. Let's just step aside. Queen d2. Well, let's move it back. I took a pawn, so that's something. c4, knight a5. That's a bad thing. Let's go here. Let's go here. Activate. Rook e3. Let's defend this. Or let's take. Looks a bit sketchy, but what to do? Oh, geez. Let's go here to pin it. Oh, but he can do something nice here, which I didn't count on. Let's go. Maybe it was time for slight aggression. Knight f5. If I take. Okay, let's do this and bishop f2, and the b pawn will become a painful one. Oh, I lost a pawn, damn it, I didn't see that. Noobish behavior. Yeah, this one is quite nice. Let's go back. Maybe it's better to go with b4. Rook c6. Yeah, let's just stabilize first and then think about making progress. This, so we can maybe arrange something like cd and then knight h4. Oh, that's the stuff. Let's go back. Yeah, I think I should resign this, but not yet, not quite. Take this pawn. Well. Let's take and go b6. I should survive that. Survive. Let's go knight g5. Take this. And now bishop g3 to have e2. Let's go first with check and then see what's gonna happen. Go back. Yeah, this is a powerful one. Maybe rook e1. Maybe queen h4, but also this move looks pretty dangerous. Let's not make it science, rocket science. Yeah, this is the dagger. Okay, let's take on e1, take knight c4, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's see what's the endgame technique of white. Of white. Let's go after these pawns. Queen d4 or bishop d4. Bishop d4 looks better. Okay. I wanted this, so let's see what's gonna happen. Oh. Oh no. I have to go queen b1 by... Oh, that's so clumsy. It's either that or a4, but a4 leaves b3 horrific. Horrific. Aha, maybe I can go. Maybe I can pull a little trick here. But how to pull it off? Bishop here, no. Maybe h3 to begin with. Or bishop e3. Bishop e3 looks good. Because if he takes, I have a check and bishop c5, so it shouldn't work. And I want to go queen d2 next move, so it could work. Let's go. 95 check. I can go to e4 without any forks. Hopefully. Okay. Wow, really, for this one? Ah, yeah. Chase. So, what's it gonna be here? Bishop c6 maybe? Although it doesn't promise much. Queen e4, I guess? Oh, but then bishop c5. Oh. Oh no. What do I do now? Well, f4, kicking this knight and taking g6. That was stupid. That was extremely stupid. Oh, but I went into checkmate immediately. Disgusting. Let's take. Let's go king a4 and hopefully I get something. Yeah, take this. And bishop f8. As I thought. No. I didn't think. Let's go here. See what's gonna happen. Yeah, this was extremely stupid. But anyways, I'm lost, so... King b3 and then... something should work out. This one... yeah, this is a bit of a pain. Pain in the lower region. Bishop c7, let's go here, I guess. Oh, he exchanges, really? Really? How do I get this to work? If I go here, he goes bishop b3. Let's go bishop d5, maybe. Knight g6, king h7. Doesn't seem too good. Let's go to b6. Keep it there. Oh, but this is giving up too much material. Bishop c5, knight c5. It cannot be good. It simply cannot be good. Can I do this? This was a bad move because it completely shuts down the bishop and allows me to roam freely. Right, let's get to c7, get all the way to e4. Ooh, this is even more interesting. Why is that? Let's take that. And now his kingside majority, queenside majority is completely useless. Let's go. Bishop b3. Let's go rook e8. What's so bad about this? Unless exchanging pieces is bad here. Which would be shocking. Yeah, let's take on f6 with check, go back. d5, well, let's go there. Oh, it's checkmate on f4. Good game. Didn't see that. Good game. Well, maybe it's time for some rook e7 stuff. Now, if I'm blundering against some checkmate, excuse me. Let's go with g4 first. Okay. Can I take? Or should I go back? Let's go back. So White is trying to make a fortress here, but I don't really believe in that concept. Let's go here. Let's go. Maybe fix my bishop first and then push e4. Or maybe just push e4 after bishop c3, because I can play f5 next. e4 looks good. Let's go there. And now once I play f5, the king will be more passive. It has to go back, I go to d5, and I slowly improve my pieces one by one. Okay, h6 to play g5. Okay, h3 and then push. I could have pushed immediately, by the way, but there's no rush. There's a complete lack of rush. Let's go g3. Let's go here. Let's go there. I believe this was a little bit less ambitious from black. I think now I can beat black by having this knight dancing around. With rooks on the board, it's a little tougher. Because this b2 pawn can always be a target, his b7 pawn is not a target, so this changes a lot, changes things a lot. I don't say I'm better, but there are some chances to swindle my opponent. So what's it gonna be? Let's go f4 to get my king quickly into the game. Oh, but he's being too active here. I do not appreciate that. Maybe f5. Am I the one getting swindled here? Let's go here. But this is a bad move. Let's take on c6 now. Bishop d5, that's a missed chance, I think. Let's go here. Maybe this. It looks super sketchy. Maybe f5, but he could take that, and I'm not in the best shape here. Yeah, let's go g4, try to fix some pawns on the other side. Let's see, how many games? 4 are left. Okay. How do I do anything here? How do I get anything done? Well, let's play g5 maybe first. Yeah, I think I got a bit too optimistic here. Let's do this, exchange rooks and take on a6. So what are we gonna do about this? Knight c2 maybe? Or maybe it's time now for f5, but not really. Let's go here to get b4 if I can. Let's fix the pawn on the dark square. And let's go b6. $2K subs very soon. Well, we'll see. I hope. Oh, if I go here, he has this one. Let's go b4 and then f5. I'm not in the best shape here, but it's a simul. I don't know. I don't know what's it gonna be. Maybe let's go here, but well, that's not gonna be possible because I got a copyright strike on the last stream by playing classical music. I mean, come on. Let's give a couple of checks until I get the right position. I mean, that's a bit worrisome. Check. Let's go f4. Oh, but this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. Let's go h4. And now let's go. Yeah, one more simul after this one. Let's give a check. Get king c6 and then king d7. Exchange queens and then hopefully I guess win win the endgame. Well, I'm too slow here, aren't I? Good game. And only one game left. It's this one. How do we handle this one? Well, let's circle around like vultures. Well, I think I achieved something at least now, because this endgame should be lost. And the bishop has no square. If the king moves anyway, I go to g4 or e4. So let's just do it. And then go back if he pushes. Because I have this extra tempo of b5 in case he achieves opposition. But I didn't count one move in particular, which he might find. And that's c4. What's it gonna be now? Oh, but wait, I can probably take it and still be fine. Takes... move. Ah, but this is a draw now. Because he has this, I didn't see that. Now king e4 maybe. Now king c3. No, it's not, because you take on b5, I take, and you give f5 pawn. So if you... I feel like I had something here, I don't know. Aha, so here knight... Oh, of course, this is winning, yeah. Once you dislodge this bishop, I give a check. You have to go to g3, but then I enter. Oh yeah, that's so good. I wasn't even looking at knight c1. I was just looking at something else, but here, if I go b5, here, f5, takes, and now I gotta go for king e6 to meet king f4 with king f6, and that's it. But yeah, knight c1 was nice. Knight b1, and then moving the king away. Because once you achieve that, let's say knight c4, bishop c1, king goes to e4, now it's a huge progress. I get my knight to f5, potentially, or just, for example, here, just... You put your knight on f5, king goes to d3, and it becomes really, really tough. Okay, let's do the second one. (20+10) as always, and 30 minutes extra. And here's the link. Be quick. Spicy sugar first. No surprise. Spots. But this time it's going slower, like the signing up is a little slower. Schwarzkopf is here. I'm not gonna go easy on you, just so you know. No discount. Prepare. Nine players. No. GD, hello. Oh, you're gonna miss out on so much. Ten spots are left. Come on. 12. 12 players are signed up. Six games are left. Do not peer pressure GD into resigning a game and losing 10 points. Five more. Come on. 4, 3. Mr. Hikes. That sounds familiar. 2 people are left. Come on, guys. Come on. Some people are quitting, so I have 4 spots left. Well, I will start in half a minute if no players show up. $50 players. Oh. No? Okay, let's play. 15 players. A little a smaller Simul than before, but it's gonna be as challenging. Okay, thank you for the heads up. Let's go e6 here. Let's take on f6. Okay, I also have something prepared for that, so heads up. Let's go d4. Yep. Let's go bishop e7. Maybe this one, but let's go here in the King's Indian style. h4, let's block it. Maybe g5. Let me see. Let's take. Maybe b3, bishop b2 to activate. Could be this. Oh. Maybe go back here. I lost f7, but I think it's worth it. Maybe first take. Okay. Maybe I have this move. Or just take on c6 and queen e2. Maybe this to stop knight g4 and attack d5 at the same time. Oh, could I go for this? Or just go back? Let's go back. Maybe here. Queen d7. Looks fine. There's this jump. But is the jump so scary? Because I might have knight d5. So what happens here? There, knight d5. I lose a piece, I guess. Let's take it. Let's go here. Oh, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Maybe there's knight h5, but there's gonna be some problem here, but maybe first rook e8. Oh, I blundered the pawn, maybe. Maybe. Why is this? Knight c5 maybe. Knight e4. Could be. But he could take on a7 maybe. I don't know. It looked possible. It looked pretty possible. Knight g5. Knight g5 and queen h3. I mean, takes, knight h3. I guess it works. Because on queen g5 I can input queen h2 intermezzo check. Okay, now maybe let's go queen b6 to just gain a tempo on this piece. Maybe it's time for a castle now. Let's go. And now we have a check. And this pawn is in danger. This pony is in danger. Okay, here we go. Maybe I can take on g8 and give a check, take on h7. Okay, let's move it. Rook b1. Well, let's go b6. Or take on a4 maybe. Better option. Let's go here. And what do we do now? Maybe knight d5 to annoy him into playing e4. But maybe not. Maybe just rook d8 first to target d4. Let's go here. Oh, this was a bit careless, I'd say. Can I do this and bishop takes? I guess, why not? Because of knight g4 I thought it was careless, but let's now fix that by bishop e2. Okay, what do we have here? Well, maybe we have this and target the bishop. Let's go king e2 and double on the a file. This one should work. Oh, I might be in trouble. But wait, rook d1, what is that? What is that? Let's give a check to see what he does. Let's move back. Oh, but wait, I can take on g1. What the fuck is happening with me? So now my wins sounds something like this. Takes, queen h3. There's no check on f7 as intermezzo. If queen g5, there's gonna be queen takes h2. And I'm a pawn up, but not quite a pawn which I wanted, but which I deserved. Oh, movie quotes. Going big. Oh, but there's a problem here, I think. Knight g4 after all of this. I don't like it. My queen is getting pretty tight here. Okay, let's take on f4 and then we'll think about something. Well, why not just put the pressure even more, like rook g8, and we don't have to react. Let's take it. Queen d7 maybe, but it allows knight e5 with tempo. So I guess I have to take it. Oh, but wait a second. Queen h3, knight g4, rook e2. Some new moments. appear? Knight f6, king e7. What the hell is going on here? I don't know, let's risk it. Let's risk it. Let's go e3. Knight e5, maybe b4 next. Knight g4, yeah. But really, if he wanted this, congrats. Oh, I know what I missed in the end. Jesus Christ, that's genius. But okay, let's play it. Rook a3. And then move back to b3. And now, what do we do now? Well, simply take and queen g5, f5. Can't hurt. Let's go here. Maybe d5. Maybe that could work. Let's go there. Okay, let's weaken the light squares. If I exchange bishops successfully, it's gonna be quite bad for light squares. Knight a3. Let's give a check. Let's take this. And now what do we do? Maybe I can go g4 to execute g5, because this pin is not so easy to break. If I go g4, he would have to go h6, then I go h4, and it's tough without g5 being played. So let's do g4. Okay, let's take this. This is gonna be a checkmate very soon. Rook g2, take twice on g2, and queen h3. Maybe now I have too much time on the clock. Maybe it's too much time. With 15 players, I think it makes a big difference. Yeah, let's take this. f5. Maybe it's time for e6 or not. Maybe e6, knight e6, takes. It looks intriguing. Let's go e6. Okay, let's see. King g7 or king h8. I think king g7 works out. Oh, but wait, I cannot do that. 98. Be king h8, I don't know. But then he can take on g5. That's a bummer. Oh, but he missed one d2. Okay. King g7. 98, rook e8, queen d4, king h7 back, gh, and knight f3 again is a fork, which is a bit funny. Let's go here. And I also missed it. Okay, let's start to pick apart these pawns. If g5, then d4, attacking one more time. Oh, what's gonna happen here? King e2, no. Maybe take. I'm not sure about that. Maybe still go back. Or just don't complicate. Don't complicate, please. Pretty please. Takes. It's gonna be a bit annoying here. But yeah, let's take. And now just give a check maybe here. Or maybe just rook g1 and then g5. Which sounds okay. Bishop g5 looks good. E4 could be okay. This reminds me of one line in the Schliemann where you give up a pawn and then you try something. Let's go b4. Now it's time for g5, bishop e4. And the king is in big danger then. Then and there. Okay, so bishop g4 is a threat in it. But that's alright. Oh, bishop g4, right. h3 or f3? h3, I guess. Almost blunder it. Well, let's do this. I guess I can go queen g4 and exchange everything. But let's take it. Maybe let's move here, I don't know. Oh, but then he can take queen c4, queen e6, and back rank issues. Strike. Strikes so hard. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can go knight h4 to provoke g5 to get knight f5. Let's go. Maybe there's also this, but let's go here. Well, now have I looked at this deeply enough? Like rook d6. I didn't look too deeply, yeah, my bad. GG. How do I do this? Rook h6 or bishop h5, king f5, and some weird checkmate. Maybe bishop back to g6 or maybe e4. Maybe e4. This is the case. Greedy, greedy. Oh, but will I survive this? Let's go king c2 to keep some squares for my piece. Okay, let's take this, I guess. And now black seems to be on the wrong foot. His coordination is horrendous. Check. What to do here? Let's take. Maybe I could have done something like take on c5 and then take on g6, but that's alright, I guess. 7 games are left, but my chances of not getting destroyed in one game are slim. Very, very slim. Let's not take on d8. Knight has to capture and then rook d1 to get more time to occupy the d file. Yeah, this is a bit imprecise, I guess. Let's give a check and maybe get knight to e7 and d5 if king moves. If the king moves, then I should be fine. Let's take this and then go h5 to try and get some pressure here. Move there. And now h5. To get h4, h3 and use these light squares to the max. Okay, here I wanted to simply go rook d1. And I wanted maybe 96 now. Wow, that's too close. Too close to death. Do I have e5 here, please? Or just 97 to not complicate stuff. And now a threat is b4, king b4, knight d5, king d5, king c5, b4, checkmate. And here, do I wanna take like this maybe to open up my bishop? It seems reasonable. Maybe f3 now. And I think he blundered checkmate right now, yeah? b4, king b4, knight d5, king c5, b4 mate. Oh. I so want to do this. GG Arda. Maybe c5. I don't know. Maybe h4. Maybe this. Maybe that. What shall I do here? Maybe f6 here, and this knight is bothering me a lot. I want to get him to g6 maybe, or something like that. Queen f3 looks okay-ish. If knight e2, I can go queen e2 and have knight g4 later. Also, things like knight g4 and bishop h4 are coming to mind. Maybe there's this move. Or that move. Not so shabby. Let's go d7, let's not overkill it. Let's go c5. Yeah, now it's gonna be painful. Queen c4 and take here, f4. I was, oh, jeez. Jesus. Let's go c6. Queen c2. I thought queen e6 was better because you have some queen e5, f4, queen e3 stuff, and my king is in big danger. This way I'm still in a pretty shitty position, but it doesn't look that shitty as it would. So rook d1, rook d7, what do you say? What do you say about that? Queen b7. Oh, that's a good one. I didn't see there's an alternative to that. I thought only about queen c6, but then takes rook d6 and I attack both pawns. But this way, damn it. Let's go queen g4, making a simple threat. Oh, but there's also this one. Didn't look at that. Well, that's also shitty. Don't you say? G3 maybe? Because if I go f4, there's h6 and I'm pretty badly wounded. So let's go g3. Okay, now let's take. And now, how to finish this off? Rook to d7. The simplest. Oh. Rook f8. Why so cruel? Why so cruel? I thought we were friends. King g2. Maybe this one, I don't know. And try to trap this rook systematically. Oh, but this is bad now because I can take on h7. There's no king g8 now because of queen e8. So that's gonna be rough. Let's go here. Push. Checkmate. Rook a2. But where do you attack me? Like 94? Oh, probably it's that. 94, queen f3, and I think tactics will work out for me amazingly in this case. Superbly. So let's go here. Let's see if it works out. Rook e2, bishop d6. Not ideal. Well, let's take and knight d6. Oh jeez. Rook e4, queen e4. Takes, and I have rook d8 in the end. That's nice. Let's move it. Yeah, I got too much time here on my clock. Let's go back. Rook e3. I think that's a bit rash, but let's see. Let's see, I'm not that sure. There might be some nasty tactic. Rook f1. Aha, so he wants to keep this pinning alive. That's annoying, I must say. That is pretty annoying. What's it gonna be? Queen e2. Let's go king g2 anyway. I don't know. Let's give it this one. Sure, this is gonna be pain. Queen e2. That rook c1 is there. In it. Maybe this one works out just fine. Let's give it a check. I mean, check the queen. And now it's rough. Now it's actually rough. Queen f2 maybe. But we'll see about that. Knight c3, I guess. We have queen f4 and knight e2 tricks. Queen there. Daka, hello. Yeah, maybe I rushed with this one. Let's take on a4. What? That's surprising. Oh, he has that. I didn't see that. Let's kick this knight away. If I go here, there's queen e7. That's super annoying. Let's take. King g1. What is the score? The score is so far 12. Oh, in the first one it was 17.5 out of 20, but here it's gonna be tough to not lose. Maybe rook b3. Check. Let's try it out this way. Queen e1. Let's take it, I guess. Then b4 maybe does the great job. Let's go a5, shall we? Fixing these pawns. b4 was better, a better try, I think, to at least involve my king. But b4 also weakens a lot, so maybe it's good also that he did this. Also, I could have done check and go back. And then b6, c5. Okay. Time to unpin. Finally. b6, a5 maybe. Let's go rook a4, rook b4 to pick up one of these pawns. Greedy FM. Can I win without... Let's block it completely and see if I can win. I think I can, but it is a bit risky. Gridosor. Let's move back. To get my king in, maybe. So he does the same. Let's go. Yeah, the time difference is ridiculous. Like 27 minutes extra is too much. Let's move back to get to e4. Okay, maybe now I can allow myself to do this. And now King d3 maybe. Knight b8, king d6, and I protect c6 while f2. If it moves, then g3 is pretty lost. Uh-oh. Well, what to do here? Maybe some b4, but let's go rook g7, although I'm not really happy about it at all. Now, can I go? No, the answer is no. I cannot. Maybe b4. Two games are left. And then go back to g7, pick it up. Oh, let's move back one bit. Maybe there's this move. I like this move. Okay. One game left. Yeah, that was very close. I think if you kept queens on the board, you would win this. And that finishes the stream, the Simul, and the stream as well. Thank you for watching, thank you for playing in this Simul, in these Simuls, and I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry for the time difference, but that's it. Bye.